Mount up, get the boy. It's time.
Chief, please respond. What is your status? Over. If you can hear
We live.
transport, head to the town of
Status, shit is fucked. Over.
Status.
Set your boots on the line.
Things are status. Things are snafu. And they're very quickly moving to Fubar.
Ready to go.
Things are progressing quickly downhill.
Yes.
But how are you all?
I'm alright.
I mean,
I blew my knee out at work. That was fun.
Yeah. You do your meniscus?
I don't know. I don't think I literally blew it out. I just pushed it too far, and it was
Your
like
patella tendon?
it was like you're gonna hurt when you get home. And I was like, okay, I hurt.
Coming through.
And then you hurt more than you expected.
Sometimes I do things, then I'm like, I'm in my 20s. This should not be the way my body reacts to things.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing and whatever. Sometimes it's easier to push the body than you'd expect it to be. Especially if you're frail to begin with, which you are even more so than I am, and I probably am more than the average person.
Galuf, you only say that because I
Too
bench press you
frank?
every day.
No, it's really funny. Like, I don't know how to put this without sounding like kind of a dick, so I'm just gonna. When the guy slightly known for his hospitalization says, "Yeah, you're more frail than me," maybe you are just a frail little bitch. I don't know.
Well, that's the weird extenuating circumstance where, like, my disease went insanely out of control after 2 successive bouts of food poisoning, and a lot of fucked up shit happened with my body that's not by any stretch of the imagination the norm for me.
I know. They're not comparable at all. I just thought it was really funny.
Galuf just likes the fact that I can bench press him.
I'm not hearing a no.
Anyway,
I mean, to be fair, if someone could bench press me, I'd probably be into it too. Oh, the gunner's dead! The gunner's dead! No gunner, no gunner!
Yeah, quick, somebody get in the warthog.
hey,
This is
shotgun. You're not. Oh well, shotgun's dead too.
You demoted! Get in! Get in!
get in.
I've been demoted!
Oh.
Why did you get that shotgun? What are you doing?
You dingus! Dingus!
I don't
That's his
need-
name, Dingus!
I don't need a
Private
gun.
Dingus!
I got wheels.
Private Dingus. Get out of the shotgun. You've been demoted. You're a foot soldier now.
No, I want the assault rifle in my car.
Alright, fine. Did we just, well, we didn't kill Dingus.
Promotion!
Ding,
You
get
fucking
in!
idiot!
I'm calling him Private Dingus.
Maybe he's not authorized to shoot the big gun.
My rank is Master Chief Petty Officer. I have authorized him to use the firearm. I outrank him.
Who outranks the ranker?
Well, the captain, the commander, the Master Chief Petty Officer, second grade.
No, the person who sets the rankings. Who outranks the them?
The admiral. Okay.
It's like the age-old question, who watches the Watchmen?
It's not really age old. That was just a question from like the 80s, technically speaking.
That's longer ago than most people would like to admit.
Yeah, but it's not age old.
Some would consider it age old. Not me, but
I mean, I suppose with the internet's modern, very skewed and warped idea of the passage of time now, yeah.
Well, it is kind of concerning, but the 80s isn't this decade.
Correct.
It wasn't last decade.
Correct.
Or the decade before that.
Yeah, it is how
but
time
it was
works.
the decade before that.
Still not age old. That implies a significant passage of time.
What would
A tale
qualify
as old as time.
age old?
Something from
I
like,
don't know, a century?
yeah, like something from like 400 BC. Not something from
Would
one.
Nosferatu count?
No.
It turned 100 years ago, like few days, like
Yeah, yeah. You're asking
Yeah.
me. I said it was something from like 400 BC. I gave you a specific date era. Age old. Old as
so
age.
like Aristotle, Plato level.
Yeah. It's something from a different age. Age old.
Aristotle was
A
the one who
different
originally asked us to go to
millennium.
the city. A different time. When the pyramids were still young.
I'm in a very bad spot right now.
Yeah, it looks like it. He just asked you to apologize.
We're on the Savo Highway about east of Voy.
Dictionary definition seems to imply it would be something from antiquity.
fair enough. Yeah, alright.
Hey,
Yeah.
promotion!
Yeah, something from the decade Steve from the supermarket who works at the supermarket, does not count as antiquity. I'm sorry to say.
Gilgamesh level is what we're talking about.
Well, some of you here on the internet might consider Steve from the who works at the supermarket to be age old. Really, homie in his early 40s is not that old.
He might look old, depending on how well he's taking care of himself.
Or, you know, you can just look young even though you're not taking very good care of yourself.
Yeah. Those people are genetically blessed.
I'm both genetically blessed and genetically cursed.
That's why you're Galuf.
I'm genetically cursed, but not in like the aging way, but in like my body's falling apart, somebody help me kind of way.
His
No, yeah,
body is-
I'm genetically blessed in the, like... It does seem to run in the family looking young for some reason.
If I shaved my beard, I'd look pretty young. But when I don't shave my beard, I don't get carded for alcohol. but okay, no, I shit you not. I don't get carded when I buy alcoholic drinks, right? I got carded today at GameStop. The fuck is that nonsense?
So I've never tried to buy alcohol for comparison's sake, but it was like sometime within the span of the last like half a year, there was a package delivered that had to be signed for. So I go outside, and I had shaved recently, which I'd forgotten. And I go outside, and it's like the package is addressed to my brother. I'm like, does my brother need to sign for it, or can I just sign for it? He's like, well, I need an adult to sign for it. I'm like, oh, I'm an adult. Well, how old are you?
Get in there and start the damage.
Old
Dude,
enough
I'm
to
like 30.
old enough to sign for a fucking package.
father!
Old enough to like be
Sign a
like
package.
really annoyed that I have to have this conversation with you right now.
I was
And
thinking,
I was amused, but it was fun. Like, it was funny too. Like, I told him I was in my 30s too. Unfortunately, like, I didn't have my wallet on me, or I would have pulled out my card. But
Yeah.
he did not believe me. Like, he's just like, I can just sign for it, whatever.
I tell everyone that I take care of at work that I look great for 45.
I was just like so thrown aback because I'm so used to not getting carded for alcohol. At like I go to a restaurant, I order a beer or whatever, not carded. Regularly not carded. Go to a GameStop, full beard. I go to this GameStop on the reg. Motherfuckers are like, hey, let me see your card.
That is weird.
It's like, oh, yep, can't let this guy play Resident Evil 3, but he can drink all the mimosas he wants to. Now, admittedly, one of these restaurants, I chalked it up to, like, the first time I didn't get carded, it was at an authentic Mexican restaurant. And I just assumed, like, okay, maybe it's like a language barrier thing. They don't really know how to ask, so they just don't. I went to an Applebee's, got an endless martini mix thing. I can't remember what it was called. It was called, like, the perfect martini or something. Perfect apple martini. Anyway.
Was it perfect?
It was pretty good. I don't know if it's called perfect, but it was pretty good. It came in this huge, like one of those shakers, but huge. And they just left the shaker at the table for me. They didn't even, like, ask for my card.
Over here!
So they're probably assuming to at least to some point, if you're ordering that, you're most likely old enough.
My mother insists it's because I don't shave. Like, I trim, but I don't shave. She thinks that if I got rid of the beard, I'd get carded every time.
Well, I'm similar. If I shave, I look like I tell people if I shave, I look like I'm 12. So it's like, yeah.
Oop, Howie.
Apparently, I must look no older than like 16 or 17 or something when I'm totally shaven.
Yeah, I look pretty young too, so it's like, yeah.
Then people are like, so why do you shave? And it's like, I don't want to get carded. So I made an explicit point to test it one day, right? I went to this bar and grill that I like to go to, local to my area, so I'm not going to name it. And I ordered...
Domino's.
Fuck off.
No, it's not Domino's.
And I ordered
This isn't bar and grill anyway.
I ordered I don't remember what it was, but it was a beverage. It was an alcoholic punch of some sort.
Rum punch. Let's just say rum punch.
Sure, rum punch. Why not? And I didn't pull my wallet out or anything. I just ordered the drink and waited to hear, and not a word. So I don't know, man.
They also might have known it was you.
Is that
Yeah, true. Well, like,
If you've been somewhere long enough, sometimes
they won't bother carding.
Yeah, but the homies at the GameStop. How often do you think I go to GameStop?
you know they might just be messing with you.
GameStop could be like, hey, nobody's been actually checking anybody's ID.
Oh, but Applebee's? You think they don't give a fuck?
I don't know much about Applebee's, but
Oh shit.
It could just be the specific person at GameStop, or it could be...
it could be the manager.
Yeah.
I know it was the manager. I go there enough, I know what the manager looks like.
What I'm saying is that just could be the manager's policy or whatever.
That's store policy. I don't understand why these restaurants are carding me.
I don't know.
Card me, damn it. I'm too young to not get carded.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Pelicans coming in.
The times I don't get carded, I just chalk it up to my pure, unadulterated charisma.
I chalk a lot of mine up to one of the advantages of living in a small town.
I mean, I gotta say it's the beard.
Yeah, well, yeah, the beard probably helps a lot.
I think people see me with a beard and they're like, this dude's gotta be old enough to grow a beard, which means he's gotta be old enough to drink, which is horrible logic, by the way, because I went to high school once. Some of those motherfuckers could grow a beard. This track slaps, by the way.
That's why you're driving. Oh, man.
Ah, fuck.
Without the helmet.
It's a series staple.
It's true.
Hey, my dude. Shotgun?
Drop his tugs. Oh, he's on a killing spree. I got shotgun.
Thank you.
I got shotgun. Literally our only seat left.
He's supposed to be excited about something. Damn, they weren't fucking kidding. They are digging, huh?
Oh, that's bad. Signs point to bad. In our slow trajectory, in our moderate trajectory downhill, it has certainly increased to a slightly faster lope downhill towards bad. This highway's been around since Eisenhower.
That's a long time in the context of this universe.
Yes.
This is 2554.
Nice. A good year.
It could have been another Eisenhower.
Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 45th.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Why not?
It's a lot of Eisenhowers, is all I'm saying.
It's a lot of Ikes. It's a lot of years of liking Ike.
He's not my preferred character now.
I'm a Teddy Roosevelt guy.
What about Mike and Ike's?
I'm not a fan.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
But I also have this like really weird memory associated with them, where I got them at the theater when I went to go see X-Men 3: The Last Stand.
Oh no.
And there's that scene really early on where Angel's plucking his wings, and I was eating a Mike and Ike, and it was red, and I was like, I'm never eating these again.
Well, you know,
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
there's some association there going on, and not necessarily to the Mike and Ike's, mostly to a rather traumatizing experience for a child.
Yeah, seeing X3.
Yeah, a very traumatizing experience.
So whenever I eat Mike and Ike, I just think about this scene of this like kid plucking wings out of his back. And that shit is like, I remember that being brutal for what that movie is.
Your name's Brute.
I get it. It's funny.
It's somewhat funny.
Nope. Don't touch me. This guy I'm holding is called the Brit Spiker. It's like the Needler, except nothing explodes, and it's actually just like the SR rifle. So I lied to you. Just like this gun lied to me.
How rude. And inconsiderate.
Lord Hood, we made it.
Music to my ears, Commander. What about the Ark?
Fully uncovered, sir.
And we don't have much time. Marines, the Prophet of Truth doesn't know it yet, but he's about to get kicked right off his throne. You will take our city back and drive our enemy into the grave they've been so happily digging. One final effort is all that remains.
I thought Master Chief was about to pick up some litter that was just on the side of the road, being like, "Don't litter on Earth."
Earth's fucked up enough. You got a litter?
Come on, man.
This is my favorite level in the game.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's one of my two favorite levels. There's two that share the spot.
Neat.
Yeah, game's pretty neat, huh?
It is neat. Ghost Town.
Part of me was the first reaction was cool, and the second part of me is, I hope that the other favorite level is a little farther in the game.
It is. It's in the back third. So
That's good then.
I was gonna say, because like we just started this. Oh no! Heavy rain.
Welcome to the fight, Chief.
bitch, I've been fighting.
2 games. 2 whole games.
And by this point, several novels.
Cat.
Hmm?
I don't know. About cats.
Alright.
Well, I mean,
Meow.
Meow.
I got nothing. I'm not joined by a kitty cat.
That is a shame. I also am not joined by a kitty cat.
My cat's not allowed in here.
I wish I had a cat.
My cat bullies the dog, so she can't come in here. This is the dog's no cat zone.
You have to the cat has to assert its dominance.
Cat has to be a little bastard.
Cats can be vindictive like that.
Cat came second,
I-
by the way.
I was told that cats are capable of like the full range of emotion, that kind of like emotional stuff that humans are capable of, except for empathy.
Yes. A cat does not understand empathy. They can they can understand that you are angry, but they will never understand why.
Atmospheric disturbance intensifying above the Arctic.
Like, yes, I did this to you. Why do you care?
Yes, I threw up on the carpet. Why do you care? You also throw up on the carpet when you come home late at night.
That just feels targeted.
I wasn't trying to.
They got a right! Nice and smooth, man, nice and smooth!
Sorry to those of our viewers who throw up on the carpet when they come home late at night. I apologize.
Viewers about me. What about when I throw up on the carpet late at night?
That's your own fault.
Son of a bitch.
Get me closer!
Viewers have an alcohol problem and it's, oh, I'm sorry. Fruit has an alcohol problem and it's, oh, it's your own damn fault.
Hey man, I told you to lay off the sake.
And I told you to mind your own damn business.
So, at the end of the day, it's your fault.
Partly my fault.
I don't like this
to be
bit.
honest.
I like this bit. It's a
I
good
don't
bit.
like this bit. I don't like this bit.
You-
I very rarely say that I don't like this bit.
I don't know, man. I was told my 2 vices are booze and boobies. So what am I supposed to do? Play into the bit.
Well, I like how you can just drive the... Well,
Nah! You motherfucker. Oh.
well, you know, that might work out for the better because you get the truck back. I mean, it's not a truck. I don't know the proper...
It's called the Warthog.
You get the warthog back!
Keep pressing, we got him!
Guys, you got the warthog back.
You set him up, hold up the there!
Then get in.
Hoorah!
Hoorah.
Thought those last ones had us.
That's not good.
No. No, it's not.
That's very bad.
Yes. Owie. Get 'em, boys!
We got him on the run.
Actual frickin' swarm of things.
That
Oh.
was a swarm.
I love this segment.
Cortana.
I have defied gods and demons.
This man's got a rocket launcher. This is what I was talking about when I said in Halo 2 LP that there was a ghost equivalent in Halo 3. The mongoose is the closest you get. Small and fast, except this needs a gunner of its own. In this case, it's a man with a fucking rocket launcher. And because he's AI, it's infinite ammo. So I'm just driving around with an infinite ammo tube of death slapped on the back of this ATV.
Whee! Is Cortana okay?
Well, she's stuck on High Charity, which has been flood infested, so... You tell me.
Yeah, that weird flood thing that you didn't get to see, but it actually has, like, an intelligence. Like, it can actually speak and stuff. It's just kind of chilling there, and it starts talking to Cortana in a post-credits scene. Like, it wants to ask her some questions.
The homie's literally
It
like,
answers.
yo, I'm bored, answer my questions, what's up? And she's like, alright.
And she's like, alright, shoot.
Literally.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm honestly not sure what to make of it.
Tell me a little about yourself.
I don't want you to drive, you fucking asshole.
I want to drive. I'm letting you have the window seat, okay?
I'm letting you keep having a rocket launcher with infinite ammo.
Out of ammo.
The fuck did you just do?
Sounded like a sneeze.
So remember when I said this is when they were flexing a lot?
Yeah.
New hardware and all that.
What about a whole ass scarab just showing up mid-scene? What if I told you this one was destructible?
Nice.
Turret is online for medicine.
I guess we're supposed to kill the scarab tank.
You know? That's a crazy idea, but I think it might just work.
Something tells me.
That would be in our best interest.
Ouchie, ouch.
So you can drive around and hope that he shoots the right spots, but there's a cool guy way to do this too.
A cool guy way to do this. Well, what is that?
It involves gravity. And
Gravity.
strategic jumping. Nope. This is actually just a bunch of worms piloting a tank. The hunters, actually just a bunch of worms slapped to metal.
Weird.
Yep.
I feel like that is totally the canon way that this thing would get brought down to.
That would be how they do it in the movie. Chief just jumps on there, blows everybody up, blows the core up, jumps down, and just walks away. Doesn't look at the explosion.
I adore that segment.
Now we have to take out an anti-air cannon.
Down, sir. Follow us. We'll get you through.
I appreciate that they let you do it the 2 different ways.
Yep, you can board it or you can drive around.
I am your shield. I am your sword.
There was honor in our covenant once, and there shall be again.
We got company! Kill him!
Kill it. Trying to.
Oh yeah, by the way, Hyper, the Arbiter from the second game, since they ended up kind of having the same goal of, you know, stop the Halos from extinguishing all life in the galaxy, Master Chief and the Arbiter are not trying to kill each other, and the Arbiter is like just an AI-controlled partner now, and if you're playing co-op, then the second player plays as the Arbiter.
Oh. That's nice.
Yep.
Dual wielding.
Half man dead working for you!
Co-op in the first 2 games, you just play as another Spartan who looks identical to Master Chief.
Hello, hunters.
Goodbye, hunters.
Wait, what happens when you're playing co-op on one of the missions where you're playing as the Arbiter?
There's 2 arbiters.
There's 2 of them.
And it should have just been like a generic elite or something.
Yeah, honestly.
Eagle-eyed.
Damn.
Because like the second Spartan you can kind of justify, but the second Arbiter is that's a little goofy.
It is pretty silly. I would justify the second Spartan except for the fact that they're fucking identical.
Now what?
Bongos.
Is there a Yoshi around here?
There it is. Someone get the no dino spray.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, he died so hard he disappeared.
Well.
Flashing fire, all that remains for then when we, worthy, have passed beyond.
Hey man, wait up for me. I'm coming along too. Cannon.
Chief, wood ships are closing fast. Destroy that gun. We're out of time.
Hell of an anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah. Seems effective.
That'll get
Seems
the
like a
job done.
no-kill like overkill variety.
Yeah. We're just trying to send smoke signals out. We're not even trying to hit anybody. People just happen to get in the way.
That checks out.
We're just asking if anyone wants to come to our place for potluck dinner.
Oh yeah, that grunt is doing a thing that grunts in this game sometimes do now, where they just decide to strap plasma grenades to their hands and rush at you.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
We got introduced to it by me getting killed by it, so.
Yeah.
No.
I may die, but at least I'm taking you with me.
Hey, we did it! The anti-aircraft gun is dead. Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
It was good.
All ships, fire at will.
Which one's Will?
That one.
Oh, nice. I hit him. Is it supposed to do that?
Technically, yes.
This is the way the world ends.
Oh!
Oops.
Oops, smiley face.
Bad end.
What did Truth just do? Did he activate the rings?
No, sir. But he certainly did something.
Evac wounded and regroup. Wherever Truth went.
Sir, new contact slipping in.
If that doesn't ring some alarm bells, you don't know what. I don't know what does.
That's bad.
Which part? The ship or the giant freaking distortion in space?
Yeah. If none of that rings alarm bells to you, reevaluate your priorities.
Yes.
Level 4 floodgate.
Oh boy, flood on Earth.
It followed me home.
It's the worst ET sequel ever.
Flood. It's spreading all over the city.
How do we contain it?
Find the crashed flood ship. Overload its engine. We either destroy this city or risk losing the entire planet.
All squad, report.
Chief, make your way to the north site.
Unknown hostile. There! Over there!
Yeah, unfortunately, given all we know about the flood, scorched Earth is really the only way to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the zombie outbreak in Raccoon City. Drop a fucking nuke on it.
The smartest thing the government's ever done in that series. There's new brute forms in this game.
Short work of this abomination.
See that? That's a brute flood.
Oh.
Not fun for me, not fun for you.
No.
And a new mechanic. Live infestation.
Oh, no.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised that didn't come up before. Like, They almost did. Like, even in the first game, you had the moments where there were, like, a bunch of popcorn gathered around, like, dead bodies, but they didn't actually do the thing. They didn't go all the way with it.
My understanding is it was engine limitations up until this point.
That makes sense.
You're throwing hurting balls, sir. Get some sight. That chews you up.
We gotta get out of here.
Rise up and I will kill you. Again and again.
New weapon. It's the flamethrower.
I take it it's underwhelming.
Oh, it's underwhelming. Let's just say fire against an enemy that runs right directly towards you to smack you in the face. Maybe not a good combination. Also, it acts like a turret, so you can't do most of your abilities with it. But I'll show it off.
Shame. Would have been cool if it was just like really effective for the flood.
Wouldn't it? I feel like that was the idea.
Yeah.
I suppose it'd probably be good for like a horde of popcorn.
All infected. I can see it crawling, sliding around beneath their skin. Oh.
He's doing well.
And then they got up, started to talk. Oh God, their voices. Oh God, that was.
You ever want to fight alongside the elites while playing as Master Chief? Now's your chance. Yeah, they aren't written out of the story. No, they're your allies. I also think they all just died.
Oops.
Oh, there's one.
There was one.
Oh, there he is. Look.
Oh, there he is. Alright.
So, fun fact that I've been waiting until now to bring up. This game had 4-player co-op. Players 2 and 3 play as 2 elites. Those elites are 2 separate characters who are in the canon.
Oh.
And while they didn't canonically participate in everything, they did canonically fight alongside Chief and the Arbiter on at least some of these excursions. It has been confirmed in novels.
That's cool. Huh. Is either one of them like the one that was in the second game?
No, he's just a character. He's just like a cutscene only character.
He's just a guy.
The one in white, yeah. He's the one who said, "Hail humans, take heed."
His name was Lawrence.
His name is Artas, actually.
Well, you know.
Or the shipmaster, if you will.
The captain?
Nope, the shipmaster.
So a captain.
Nope, he's the shipmaster.
Captain.
Nope, that's a human term.
Oh no. popcorn.
It's like so many.
A lot of popcorn. And not the good kind.
Yeah, the Arbiter does that sometimes. He called me a sinner.
It's not the worst thing he could have called you.
Not a fan.
Could have called you useless.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Well.
We didn't believe them when they told us.
Cortana, Chief. It's on that ship. Fine. Get her up.
I always thought this plot point was really weird. They're telling us that Cortana's on this ship. We know where Cortana is, explicitly.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna spoil it for you and tell you it's a fake out. It's not Cortana. Why? Why even do the fake out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because what the little crawly guys you see there are called flood pure forms. They're made explicitly out of flood biomass and not a base creature.
Hurry, Demon. We seek the same prize. Our ship passengers.
I feel like it's just an excuse to try to make you excited about something that isn't happening yet. Because in terms of the story, all they have to say is there's a recording Cortana left on that ship, and you would be just as motivated to move to that ship. So I feel like it's really weird to be like, Cortana's on the ship, let's fake you out for no reason.
It could be seeing it from the position of Chief, where Chief thinks that Cortana...
Chief explicitly left her behind, though. He's the one who knows where she is.
He knows explicitly, with matter-of-factly, that she's on High Charity. They even said a goodbye.
Does that ship... I don't know, because I didn't see it. Does that ship look like High Charity?
No, High Charity
Charity's a city.
High Charity's a big floating city. This is...
Okay, then that doesn't make sense, because I beg you for the clarification.
All to stop the flood.
It just seems like an unnecessary fake out.
I don't know, man. I didn't design this game.
Well, I didn't either, but that doesn't stop me from questioning its design decisions. You can now pick up the Brute Hammer, the Gravity Hammer, and use it as a weapon. For context for Hyper, the final boss used this and used one of these as a weapon in Halo 2.
Nice.
And you had to stay away, because it would kill you in one hit.
Oh, bad.
Infinite Devil Machine's a badass name, by the way.
Not be
It is.
afraid. I
I am peace. I am salvation.
Hey, I doubt it.
Infinite Devil Machine's the name of Devil May Cry 6.
It's also kind of an Earthbound-ass name.
Porky's final form.
I am a timeless chorus. Join your voice with mine and sing victory everlasting.
So this does make you wonder, is Chief seeing flashbacks of Cortana? Or like hallucinations? Or is she sending him messages? Because the Gravemind is sending him messages.
There was one message, one of the messages that...
Cortana?
High Charity, the Prophet's holy city is on...
Cortana.
Reclaimer. I must act quickly before your construct suffers any further trauma.
Leave her alone.
If we do not take this device to a safe location, somewhere I can make repairs.
On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me.
Protocol dictated my response. She had the activation index, and you were going to destroy my installation. You did destroy my installation. Now I have only one function, to help you, Reclaimer, as I always should have done.
Doubt it.
Yeah, there's certain hallucinations that certainly sound more like a message than hallucinations.
Yeah, like, there is a message or two where I was like, that didn't sound like a flashback.
Will it live, Oracle? Can it be saved?
Uncertain. This storage device has suffered considerable trauma. Its matrices are highly unstable.
Perhaps one of our technicians.
That will not be necessary.
Chief.
Success!
High Charity, the Prophet's holy city is on its way to Earth, with an army of Flood. I can't tell you everything. It's not safe. The Gravemind, it knows I'm in the system.
It's just a message.
Let it play.
But it doesn't know about the portal, where it leads. On the other side, there's a solution, a way to stop the Flood, without firing the remaining Halo rings. Oh! Hurry, Chief. The Ark. There isn't much time.
I like how the Chief leans over when she cries out like that.
We've heard enough.
Give us a crap.
Our fight is
It's subtle. I like it.
with the brutes and the bastard truth.
Fine. We'll remain here. Hold out as long as we can.
Did you not hear? Your world is doomed. A flood army, a Gravemind, has you in its sights. You barely survived a small contamination.
And you, shipmaster, just glassed half a continent. Maybe the flood isn't all I should be worried about.
One single flood spore can destroy a species. Were it not for the Arbiter's Council, I would have glassed your entire planet.
Sir, with respect, Cortana has a solution.
Cortana? Did you see her condition? How damaged she is? She could be corrupted for all we know. Her solution could be a flood trap.
We should go through the portal. Find out for sure.
What we should do, Commander, is understand, clearly, that this is humanity's final stand. Here, at Earth. We go, we risk everything. Every last man, woman, and child. If we stand our ground, we might just have a chance.
No. If your construct is wrong, then the Flood is already won.
I'll find Cortana's solution. And I'll bring it back.
Earth is all we have left. You trust Cortana that much?
Sir. Yes, sir.
This is either the best decision you've ever made or the worst. Hell of it is, Chief. I doubt I'll live long enough to find out which.
I love the absolute confidence he says, sir, yes, sir.
Well, he knows.
Well, yeah, it's good writing right there.
Yeah.
It's a simple line that delivers the information behind the line. Chief trusts Cortana without a shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust that other robot thing. Trust Cortana.
So I have to admit that if it was lying, this would be the first time it's actually lied.
343 Guilty Spark has not once lied. Strictly speaking, it tells the truth. Just in an obfuscation-related manner.
Yeah, it lies by omission.
And even then, not always as much as it should for its own benefit.
Next time, we find the Ark.
The Ark!
I mean, I'm gonna let the cutscene play out first, but, you know.
The Ark!
The Ark!
Maria.
It's the 9 Ark!
Oh, fuck. Maria. I forgot.
Staggered line. Shipmaster. They outnumber us 3-1. Then it is an even fight. Oh,
Badass line, by the way.
burn them mongrel hides.
Hello, ODSTs.
Isn't taking part in the attack. He must have gone to ground.
Roger that, ma'am. We're on him. Kick the door.
We're going in.
Can I tell you something a little startling?
We're gonna be the only ones that make it down there?
No, we're about halfway through the game.
Cool.
Oh.
That seems to be typical for how these go.
They tend to keep it well paced. They don't.
She's a little cook, so
They don't throw a lot of
she'll hold.
All right, pop the hatch.
fluff in there.
That and so thus far, Brute plays well enough in the first half of the game to be able to like get through the first half within just like a single recording session.
Yeah, it's me playing well. Yeah. I pause here? Okay. Next time, the Ark.
On another exciting episode of this.
It's Halo 3.